Hello learners. In the next session of Computers and Communication, we are going to learn about computer networks, architecture and components. Begin with computer networks. A computer network is a set of devices connected through links. A node can be computer, printer, or any other device capable of sending or receiving the data. The links connecting the nodes are known as communication channels. Computer network uses distributed processing in which task is divided among several computers. Now let's see some features of computer network. They are good communication speed, good file sharing, backup and rollback, hardware and software sharing among various nodes, security of data, scalability of data, and reliability of data. Now let's continue to architecture of computer network. Computer network architecture is defined as the physical and logical design of the software, hardware, protocols, and media of the transmission of data. Simply, we can say that how computers are organized and how tasks are allocated to the computer. Now let's see peer-to-peer network. Peer-to-peer network is a network in which all the computers are linked together with equal privilege and responsibilities for processing the data. Peer-to-peer network is useful for small environments, usually up to 10 computers. Peer-to-peer network has no dedicated server. Special permissions are assigned to each computer for sharing the resources, but this can lead to a problem if the computer with the resource is down. It is less costly as it does not contain any dedicated server. If one computer stops working, but other computers will not stop working. It is easy to set up and maintain as each computer manages itself. Next is client-server network. Client-server network is a network model designed for the end users called clients to access the resources such as songs, video, etc. from a central computer known as server. The central controller is known as a server while all other computers in the network are called clients. A server performs all the major operations such as security and network management. A server is responsible for managing all the resources such as files, directories, printers, etc. All the clients communicate with each other through a server. For example, if client 1 wants to send some data to client 2, then it first sends the request to the server for the permission. The server sends the response to the client 1 to initiate its communication with the client 2. Now, let's continue to the components of computer network. Computer network components are the major part which are needed to install the software. Some important network components are NIC, switch, cable, hub, router, and modem. Depending on the type of network that we need to install, some network components can also be removed. For example, the wireless network does not require a cable. Let's learn about NIC. NIC stands for Network Interface Card. It is a hardware component used to connect a computer with another computer onto a network. It can support a transfer rate of 10, 100 to 1000 Mbps. The MAC address or physical address is encoded on the network card chip, which is assigned by the IEEE to identify a network card uniquely. The MAC address is stored in the PROM or Programmable Read-Only Memory. Now let's learn about hub. A hub is a hardware device that divides the network connection among multiple devices. When computer requests for some information from a network, it first sends the request to the hub through cable. Hub will broadcast this request to the entire network. All the devices will check whether the request belongs to them or not. If not, the request will be dropped. So now let's learn about switch. A switch is a hardware device that connects multiple devices on a computer network. A switch contains more advanced features than hub. The switch contains the updated table that decides where the data is transmitted or not. Switch delivers the message to the correct destination based on the physical address present in the incoming message. A switch does not broadcast the message to the entire network like the hub, but it determines the device to whom the message is to be transmitted. Therefore, we can say that switch provides a direct connection between the source and destination. It increases the speed of the network. The next topic is routers. The image represents the router. A router is a hardware device which is used to connect a LAN with an internet connection. It is used to receive, analyze, and forward the incoming packets to another network. A router works in a layer 3, that is network layer of the OSI reference model. A router forwards the packet based on the information available in the routing table. It determines the best path from the available paths for the transmission. The next topic is of modem. A modem is a hardware device that allows the computer to connect to the internet over the existing telephone line. A modem is not integrated with the motherboard, rather than it is installed on the PCI slot found on the motherboard. It stands for modulator demodulator. It converts the digital data into an analog signal over the telephone lines. The next topic is cables. Cables and connectors. A cable is a transmission media used for transmitting a signal. There are three types of cables used in transmission: twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, fiber optic cable.